Hi, it's Maggie the Irish Gypsy here to bring you your August 2018 mid-month general readings. We're looking at the last couple of weeks of August here. Thank you for joining us here today. Welcome to any newcomers, and thank you for all of you who continue to follow, like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And thank you to all of my clients out there, regular and new, for, of course, continuously keeping me busy with personal one-on-one readings, which I love. And if any of you are interested in a personal one-on-one reading, you can get all the information and my contact details by either clicking on the description bar of all the videos I post or going to my YouTube channel's homepage and clicking on the little About button. Turnaround time for personal readings is usually pretty fast. I'm usually able to get back to you within the same day or the first 24 hours of contact, and scheduling a live or recorded reading can be anywhere from 1 to 3 weeks, usually within a 2-week period of time, sometimes a few days. It just kind of depends on how the scheduling is running, but almost always within a couple of weeks. I do a wide variety of readings in all areas of life: love and romance, reconciliation, compatibility, career, work and finance, investment, 6 and 12-month overviews to see what's coming in your life for the next 6 or 12 months, and also channeled messages from passed on loved ones. So if you're interested, send me an email at maggie1mcguire@gmail.com. We'll go from there. You can also find me on the smartphone app Instantgo under Irish Gypsy for quick answers to quick questions, and that link is also provided. All right, let's move right into this. This reading is for the fire sign of Leo, our lovely lions, Leo, for the remainder of August 2018. Let's see what's in store for Leo for the next couple of weeks. Remember, these are general readings. They're going to resonate a little differently, so watch your rising and your moon sign videos as well if you know them. Okay, Leo. We begin with the 5 of Pentacles, followed by the Ace of Pentacles. We have the 10 of Wands, followed by the Chariot. And from the bottom of the deck, your overall focus, energy, and guidance for the remainder of August is the 10 of Pentacles. Lots of Pentacles energy, Leo. 5 cards, 3 of them are Pentacles, 1 is Wands, and 1 is the Chariot, which is a major arcana card. So for a lot of you, the general energy and focus is going to be on financial, material, or tangible aspects in your life. Not getting a lot of, well, there isn't any cup card energy or swords here, so you know, not a lot of emotional energy in terms of relationships. Doesn't mean that the next couple of weeks are not going to include emotions. We are human beings, or, you know, for some of you, this could be energy focused in the relationship area of your life as well. Although if it is, I feel like it's more focused on material or tangible aspects of that. Your overall energy from the bottom of the deck, your crowning card, is the 10 of Pentacles. So Pentacles is earth energy in the tarot, and this rules the part of your life that deals with earthly, tangible, concrete things. And often it usually points to things like money, finance, property, resources, assets, job, etc. Things you can see and touch and feel, the tangible things. And in relationships, Pentacles can manifest, or in emotional areas, as the work we put into things, tangible results from the efforts we put into, you know, intangible sorts of things like emotions and relationships. So tangible aspects. Now, 10s represent the ends of cycles, something coming to an end or coming to a culmination or achievement point, a fulfillment where it can transition into something completely different. So the 10 of Pentacles here, and originally this was called the inheritance card. So what does inheritance really mean? It means a present sense of abundance and prosperity, as you can see from all the pentacles spilling out. It looks like a treasure chest full of, you know, money. It means a sense of present time abundance, but it comes from what went into it, the long, slow accumulation of something. There's a connection to home and family with the 10 of Pentacles too, so it can represent family money, family business, family home, family estate. In relationships, this would represent a relationship that's long-standing, you know, perhaps an anniversary. So sometimes this card can represent retirement, a successful retirement. It can represent selling a family home, or getting a family home. For some of you, it might mean literal inheritance. You might be coming into some family money or proceeds from the selling of family estate or division of property somehow. Maybe selling a family home or a family business and receiving the proceeds from that. A successful retirement. In relationship arenas, this can represent being at a place where you've been together for a long, long time and you have a really good, prosperous life together, not just in dollars and cents, but in the sense of stability that it gives. Because Pentacles is earth energy. So the Ten of Pentacles would represent, something which has history, the weight of history and time that's gone into it, and gives you a sense of stability, rootedness, continuity, stability. So I think that for a lot of you, over the next couple of weeks, the last half of August, finances, material environment, material success is probably going to be pretty good. Some of you may be celebrating the culmination, fulfillment, achievement of something that was a long time in building, and there's a real sense of safety and security and stability with that as well. So around the middle of the month or so, I am recording these at the end of, let's see, today is the 10th. I'm recording these over the 10th, 11th, and 12th, so I try to be pretty regular about when I put things out. So time is always fluid, but around the middle of the month or so, we have the Five of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. Now, the Five of Pentacles is a card of insufficiency and lack. It's a card of wanting, basically, of not having enough. In the emotional relationship arena, this can represent feeling not good enough, feeling abandoned, rejected, shut out of a crowd, feeling, like you're on the outside. It can represent not having a job, losing a job, having a job that maybe doesn't pay enough money, not having enough. But sometimes it can also represent that there is something there that could be helpful or resourceful, and you may not be paying attention to it or may not be giving it a second glance. You may just kind of glance over it, which is what this light shining through this cathedral window kind of represents. This couple standing in front of it. In other tarot decks, they're sometimes represented as being outside of a similar building in the rain or the snow, maybe looking kind of homeless or needy. And this light represents that just on the other side of this, the source of this light, there is what they need, but they're not paying attention to it because they're too focused only on the negativity of the situation or what is lacking. In relationship and emotions, this can sometimes represent, maybe passing over somebody that expresses interest in you or someone in your environment because you might be missing something that's really good just because you're not giving it enough time or giving them enough time or attention to really kind of see what it's about or see what they're about. So that's something to keep in mind too. Although I think for the majority of you, the last couple of weeks of August is not a strong relationship kind of energy here. Doesn't mean that those of you are in relationships, that they're going badly or anything. It just means that the focus is more on the tangible. So insufficiency, lack, not having enough. However, it is clarified and accompanied by the Ace of Pentacles. So aces represent the number one. So they always represent the start of something, the beginning of something new, a new opportunity. So this is the Ace of Pentacles. So this is tangible new opportunities. This is a new beginning, which would make a difference maybe in your practical life or tangible life. The Ace of Pentacles often shows up for moving, relocating, starting a new job, or some combination of all of those. Some of you might be moving or relocating to start a new job. It can sometimes represent receiving a unexpected or a significant amount of money that maybe might enable you to have a new beginning or have the resources or funding to start something new or have a new beginning somewhere. So for some of you, this can play out in a few different ways. General readings can be kind of tricky, and that you're reading for thousands of people. And so it's always going to resonate a little differently in the details and specifics. But the fundamental energy and advice always remains the same. There is a sense of lack, or has been a sense of lack and insufficiency. For some of you, this might be actual dollars and cents. Some of you, that Ten of Pentacles might be literal inheritance. Some of you may have been struggling financially, but you're coming into a sum of money because of the division of an estate or the selling of a home or property or business of some kind. Some of you may have been out of work and you're getting a job that promises to give you quite a good income and a sense of stability as it continues to build. Some of you may be retiring and receiving some retirement benefits that are really nice. Some of you may have been in a job that didn't give you enough money, and you are starting a new job or starting over in some way that does give you that sense of stability. Some of you, I'm getting to, okay, there's maybe a few of you, maybe a handful of you, that this is a legal situation and it's been something that's been dragging on for quite a long time. But it's going to be resolved, and it's going to be resolved in your favor, particularly financially. So there's that as well. And for some of you, this 10 of Pentacles, focus energy, whatever the sense of abundance is that you're getting, whether it's an actual check, like actual money, or resources of some kind, I feel like for some of you, it's attached to a specific person. For those for whom this may represent inheritance or receiving something from a family, something or other, I feel like it's attached to a specific person, and that specific person is a male. I almost feel like saying the King of Pentacles, somebody who worked hard to build up a lot, and for some reason he's sharing that with you, or you're getting some kind of proceeds, the source of which is this person. It could be for some of you literal inheritance, maybe someone passed on. My condolences if that's the case. I feel like for some of you, this is something that's coming from a source which is one specific individual. It could be a female, but for some reason I'm getting more male energy. So that's kind of interesting. But again, fundamentally, energy is the same, sense of insufficiency and lack. But you are at the beginning of starting something new. You have the funding, the resources, the offer. You're starting something new, and it looks to have a lot of really good potential, particularly in a tangible way, dollars and cents. The stability, maybe for those of you starting a new job or going into a new business or job. There's a good, maybe 401k package or good, benefits, that sort of thing. There's a sense of stability around it that's going to help lessen and even cancel out and negate this sense of wanting, of having something not be enough. And it's coming to an end. This burden, whatever you've been maybe struggling with, is coming to an end. Because next we have, at or towards the end of August 2018, we have the 10 of Wands and the Chariot. So you have two tens here. You have the 10 of Pentacles, the 10 of Wands. Tens, ends of cycle. Something has come to a culmination, an end, a fulfillment even. And it's been something that's been a heavy burden. Or it could be something that you've just put a lot of effort into over time, maybe in the beginning, particularly if for those of you who are retiring or coming to the end of something. Maybe in the beginning it was something you were really excited about. It felt like one wand or two wands, but gradually over time became 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10 wands. Heavy burden. A lot of challenge, a lot of struggle here. So heavy that he cannot even stand up under the weight of these wands. But tens represent it's coming to an end. It is at an end, coming to an end, needs to come to an end. You may be feeling kind of tired from it all, but his head is up, as you can see. He's looking at his destination, that place that's just right in front of him, where he can lay down these wands, stand up and take a deep breath and be free from it. A heavy burden coming to an end, a long or large challenging body of work coming to an end, a difficult issue coming to an end, a difficult time coming to an end. And coming to an end quickly, powerfully, and successfully, because that 10 of Wands is clarified and accompanied by the Chariot. I actually think it's probably the most powerful success card in the tarot, and it's major arcana, so significant, profound energies here. The Chariot is a card that represents success, winning through sheer determination and will. The Chariot is about knowing where you're going. Pulling together all the resources you need to make something work in unison and harmony to propel something forward. It represents being ambitious, being driven, staying focused on your goals, not allowing anything to get in your way, refusing to give up no matter what. And that's how you achieve success, because you don't stop until you do. That's the energy of the Chariot. That's what this woman is doing. She knows where she's going. How can you get anywhere if you don't? She knows what she needs. She provides those. She pulls everything together. All of these things which need to operate together in unison and harmony to make this Chariot go where she wants to go. Staying focused, ambition driven. The cautionary advice sometimes with the Chariot is it can represent being very ambitious and driven to the point that you may forget other priorities or people in your life. So always a cautionary word of advice for that. But something is and I get, as I sometimes do, the sense of finally for a lot of you. It's like whatever this Five of Pentacles represents, this insufficiency, this lack, this challenge, this feeling like it's not enough, you're not enough, it's not good enough, or you don't belong, or you're outside of everybody else for some reason. For some of you, it feels long-standing, and it's right next to the Ten of Wands too. He's been carrying this for a long time, or it feels like a long time. It is coming to an end. You have a beautiful something is cycling to an end, but there's also a new beginning in front of you, or the opportunity for a new beginning that looks like it has a great deal of potential and some freedom with it too. Moving forward in a very powerful way. For those of you who are starting any new ventures at the end of August, beginning of September, remember the energy of the Chariot. Success comes from staying focused on your goals, not allowing anything to get in your way, slow you down, not giving up, etc. Beautiful, powerful, lovely reading, Leo. Happy to bring it to you. So, Leo, that pretty much wraps up your August 2018 mid-month general readings. Thank you for joining us. Again, if any of you are interested in a personal one-on-one reading with me, live or recorded, you can get all the information and contact details by going to my YouTube channel's homepage, clicking on that little About button, or clicking on the description bar of all the videos that I post. I do a wide variety of readings in pretty much all the main areas of life, and turnaround time is usually pretty timely as well. You can also find me on the smartphone app Instantgo for quick answers to the really quick questions, and that link is also provided. I will see you all again in a couple of weeks for the September 2018 general readings. And until then, as always, Leo, I wish you joy, peace, blessings, and a happy life. Take care, and I hope to see you back here again soon. Bye-bye.